Hi everyone, Lisa here. I thought this year I would make one of these fun calendar blankets. I've seen tons of them on the internet and on YouTube, but not really any videos on how to do them as a graphgan. I've seen a lot that are done like granny squares and the like, but not necessarily quite like this. If I'm wrong, please share links in the comment section below. I would love to see what other people are doing. This is my very first time doing this single crochet as a graphgan portion. So of course you can see my little mess ups here and there, but that's okay. Life is messy. So for this project, you're really not going to need a lot of colors. And since it's all done in chains and single crochets, the skill level is easy. I would say easy to moderate, because there are better ways of, changing the colors. The changing of the colors is the only thing that really makes this a little bit difficult. So you'll need a color for your background, and I'm going to use the same color background for all of my 12 squares for my blanket. I'm using red for the scarf and the hat. You'll need white, black, orange for your penguin. So let me show you exactly what I'm using. So I've got Red Heart Super Saver. It is a medium worsted weight yarn in size 4. This is Pumpkin. I am using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, the size that the yarn calls for. A tapestry needle, a pair of scissors, a row counter. I have black yarn still in the Red Heart Super Saver. And all of these yarns are fairly easy to find at your craft store or even Walmart. And you won't need a lot of any of them, just very small amounts. Now for my background color, I am using this Aran. Again, it is just the Red Heart Super Saver in the size 4 medium worsted weight yarn. Now I'm using 2 different whites. I've just got this plain white that I'm using for the penguin's belly and his face. And then I have this metallic that I'm using for the ball of the hat and the brim of the hat. And also in this metallic, I'm using this metallic red for the scarf and the top portion of the hat. So once you have all of your items, meet me back here and we'll get started. To get started, you'll need to make a slip knot. Put that on your hook and make a chain of 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. keep making your chains until you have 41, and I'll meet you back up here at the end of that. Okay, I have made my 41 chains, and for row 1 it says that we have to make 40 boxes or 40 single crochets of the background color. So we're not going to start in this first chain, that's our turning chain, and the chain on our hook doesn't count as anything. So we're going to start in the second chain from the hook and put a single crochet in there for 1, and put 1 single crochet in every single crochet all the way until the end, and you should have 40 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue like that until you get all the way to the end, making your 40 single crochets. Okay, I am at the end of row 1. I have made my 40 single crochets, and I counted backwards to make sure that there are 40 in the row. Now I'm going to grab my cheat sheet that I made, and this is on my blog as well, written up. So for row 2, got a handy stitch marker to keep track of our rows. So we are ready for row 2. It says that we need to make 11 background color, 6 orange, 7 background, 6 orange, and 10 background. So we're going to chain 1. And this chain 1 at the beginning of each row doesn't count as anything for this pattern. So we're going to turn our work and single crochet into that same stitch. I know some people will tell you not to do that. At the end of this, we're going to make a border around each square of the blanket, so that isn't going to matter if you have little bumpy areas on the side. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue until you have 10. Don't make your 11th one. I will show you how to do stitch number 11 and add a new color. Okay, there's my 10 single crochets. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of orange. Some people like to do theirs in nice, neat little bobbins. For this project, you're going to be using little amounts of each color in each row, and I don't really see a point. I mean, life is messy, and what fun would it be if life wasn't a little messy? So I made a slip knot. I'm going to put that on my hook. Oh, nope, sorry. So we have 10 single crochets, and we need to make that 11th one. So we're going to start making the single crochet. We brought up our loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, and we're going to finish it with this orange. So we just put that orange on our hook and pull it through to finish that single crochet. We're going to take the yarn that we were working with, our background color, and move it in the front. And make our next single crochet. and we need to make 6 in the orange for the first foot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again we're not going to finish that 6th one. We're going to start the 6th single crochet, grab another little bobbin of our background color. Make a slip knot, because if a project can come out, I'm the one that can get it to come out. Other people don't have that issue, or they say they don't, but I do, so I like to make lots of little knots and make sure that things don't come apart. So we're going to pull that through to finish the single crochet. We're going to pull our orange that we were working with, give it a little tug, make it tight, and pull it to the front of our work. Now we're going to continue on with that background color for 7 single crochets. Oop. Tail wants to be in the way. And I'm going to work over the tails as much as possible so that I don't have to have as much to sew in at the end. So that was 1, 2, 3, make 4 more, well, make 3 more, and I'll meet you up here for the 7th stitch. Okay, I have made my 6 stitches, and I'm ready to change my color again. So I'm going to start this single crochet and pull this forward. Then I'm going to grab up some more orange, make a quick slip knot, put that on my hook, and finish that single crochet. I'm going to give this a little tug to tighten up that background color and make the next 5 in orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the next stitch is the one that we need to change the color. So we will start that 6th single crochet, grab up another bit of our background color, make a slip knot, put that on your hook, and pull through both those loops. Make sure that your orange is in the front of your work, so all of your yarn that you're working with, is on this front side. And we have to make single crochets in the background color to the end of our work, which will be 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Keep going, make 7 more, and I will meet you back here at the end of the row. I've just made my 9th single crochet, and I wanted to show you that you don't want to forget this one back here, this turning chain. So if you look at it from the side, you can see, I don't know, this yarn isn't the best. You can see that it's got a V. You want to get under both of those loops. Drop your loop, yarn over and pull through. Chain one and turn your work. So I'm going to sew in all of my little straggler tails real quick, and when you do that, try and go under just the color, the same color of yarn as what your tail is. And I will meet you back up here after I've done that. Okay, your work should look a little something like this now. And you have made it to row 3, excuse me. We are on row 3. So our cheat sheet says to work 11 background color, 4 orange, 9 black, 4 orange, and 12 in the background color. Real quick, I wanted to show you right here. This is where we're at. We just finished up this background color between the feet, and we know that we're not going to need any more of that. We're jumping up here and it'll be black. So what we can do is flip our work over, go ahead and snip off that background color. Make sure that you're grabbing the yarn that's attached here in between the feet and not from the ends. Snip it off and go ahead and anchor and sew in that little bit so you won't have to worry about that later. So what I mean by anchor that in place is I am going to just go under one of these little stitches, one of those little bits of thread there, and pull it through here. Go under it once to make a small little knot so your work won't come out. And then just sew in the end. Go back and forth a couple of times. And in theory, it will never, ever, ever come out. And then you can just snip that off. Now, on with round 3. Okay, for this round, please know that every time I say round, it's really rows. We're working in rows. I don't know why my old lady brain keeps saying rounds, but it honestly is rows. So we need to make 11 single crochets in our background color. So we're going to go, we chained 1 and when we turned, and we're going to go into that same single crochet for 1, 2, 3, 4, And I'll meet you back up here when we get to the 10th single crochet, when we're ready to change our color. Okay, we're ready for stitch number 11, and we're going to be changing the color. And since it's going to be where an orange already was, we're going to hold that orange from the last row up. So just hold it up here like this and insert your hook into that stitch, making sure that you've got a hold of that orange as well. Pull up a loop around it and bring your background color to the front. Trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So make sure that that background color is to the front. Just kind of hold it with your thumb over here out of the way, and then finish up that single crochet with the orange. And now we're going to make 4 orange stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and remember this 4th one we're not going to finish with the orange, but we're going to bring that orange to the front. And we need to pick up the black. Make a little slip knot with the black. We need to do 9 single crochets in black. So we're going to finish the orange with the black and single crochet, working over that tail. Sorry about that. Into the next single crochet. So we need to give that orange a little tug to tighten it up, and we need to make 8 more in black. We're going to make 7, and then we'll change colors again on the 8th one. So that's 1, actually that's 2, 1, 2, 3, and I'll meet you back here when we're ready to change color again. So make a total of 8 in the black, and I'll meet you for the 9th one and when we'll to change our color. Okay, we're on the 9th one, and we've got a hold of this orange back here because we're getting ready to change our color. So we insert our hook, make sure we've got that orange wrapped up in there. Bring up a loop and bring the black in front and finish off with the orange. Then we need to make 4 orange. So that's 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one we're not going to finish. We're going to grab our, pull that to the front, grab our background color and finish the single crochet with that. Now, you see how this has like a long strand that kind of comes up the back? What we're going to do is insert our hook, go around, Make sure it's not too terribly tight. Insert our hook, go around. We're going to go around that. I know, easier said than done. So that is right there behind our hook. And then we're going to grab our yarn and pull it up through. So you have your single crochet, and then finish it. And that just kind of hides it in there a little bit better. So that was 1, 2, 3, finish until you get to the end. It should be 12 of your background color. Okay, so don't miss that last stitch on the very end. It can be a little difficult. Chain 1 and turn your work. If you have any doubts as to how many that you actually have, you can always go back and count. Okay, so for row 4, okay, so we've chained and turned. We're going to single crochet in that first stitch for 1, 2, 3. Continue on until you get to your 13th one. Don't finish the 13th. We'll change the colors there. Okay, so we're ready to do the 13th one in the background color. Oops. We need to make sure that we're bringing up that orange. Sorry. So we need to hold on to the orange to bring it up back here. We're going to go in there. And then we're going to bring the white, or whatever background color you chose, forward. And then finish with the orange. And we're going to go into the next one for 1. So we're not going to finish the orange here. We're going to bring it in front and finish with the black. Now you're going to bring the black across a little bit, so you're going to want to make sure that this is kind of loose, so you have enough to work over top of and bring it through. So you have a little bit extra here. Not too much, just enough to lay across those stitches. Then we're going to work into the next stitch. One, 2, and 3. Now work across the black until you have $13 total. So the 13th one will change back to orange. So I'll meet you back over here when it's time to change. Okay, so I just made my 10th single crochet in the black. We're going to need to continue on with the black for a couple of more stitches but I wanted to show you that here we need to bring that orange up and hold it up across because we need to bring it over a couple of stitches. So I'm just laying across these stitches. That was 11, 12, come back here, my stitch got separated a little bit, so that was 10. 11, 12, 'I decided to leave that last little bit in so you can see that even someone who created the project can mess up a little bit. So I'm back here to where I made 10 of the black. Now what I was doing was skipping over this black one here, so my numbers weren't coming out right. So that was 10, 11, 12. Make sure that you hold on to that orange. So you're bringing it across. That was 12 and 13. We won't finish. We're going to bring the black in front, bring up that orange, and finish. And it's one orange, so we're going to bring up our loop but not finish it because there's only one. Bring that in front and bring up our background color to finish it. And now we need to make 12 in our background color. So there's 1, 2, 3, and keep going until you get to the end. So if you want to, real quick before you go any farther, since you're done with the orange for the feet, you can snip off the orange here and sew it in so that you don't have to worry about these strands anymore. This is how our work is looking so far, and we are on to row 5. For row 5, we need to make 12 background color, 15 black, and 13 background color. So we're going to start right here in this first single crochet after we've turned and did our chain 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, and I will meet you up right here when we're ready to change our color. Okay, I've done 11, and if your count is correct, you should be right above that last of your background color. We're going to start it, bring our yarn in front, and finish with black. And your first one, black one, should be right above that orange. So there's 1, 2, 3. Keep going until you get to 15, which should be right above this orange, and I'll meet you up here for our last color change of the row. Alright, I've done 14. There's the beginning of 15. We're going to bring that forward, change our color to our background color to finish off that single crochet, and continue on until the end of this row, making 13 background color. And I will meet you up when we get here to the end. So now that we have made it to 16 of the background color, I'm going to bring this up and start 17 and bring the black in the front and finish with the background color. And there's one. We need to make 11 of the background color. 2, and I will meet you up when we get here to the end. Okay, we are ready for row 7. For row 7, we will need to make 10 in the background color, 6 in black, 10 background, 6 black, 7 white, 6 black, and 11 in the background. So after this row, I'm just going to meet up when we need to make color changes. So we need to chain 1 for row 7, single crochet in that first single crochet, and across for a total of 10. 2, 3, and I will meet you at the end of 10 for our color change. Okay, so that was 9 and 10. We won't complete. We'll bring that background color in front, and we need to finish off that single crochet with black and do the next 6 in black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need to color change to white for the belly. So make a slip knot. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we needed to make 5 full ones and start 6 but not finish it. Then grab up your white, put that on the hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. I'll let that black fall back there. Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. We need to bring the black forward because we're always bringing our colors forward. And we need to make 7 white. I'm going to work over that tail. So there's 1, 2. I'm going to go back and make that a little tighter on the hook. One, 2, and work across your 6 white, and I'll meet you up for the 7th one. For the next little bit, these bobbins can get pretty tangled if you're like me and you don't really make them neat. So just be aware of that. So here's number 7. We're going to begin the single crochet and bring that white in front and pick up another bobbin of black, because we left our other one over here. And we're going to pull that through to finish off that 7th single crochet. Bring it down a little bit. Work over that tail. Make sure that's all in front. We need to make 6 in the black. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'We're going to start the 6th one, making sure that we've got that background color pulled up, because it's going to be what we finish this black with. Pull that black in front and finish up that single crochet. And then single crochet in the background color all the way across for a total of 11 single crochets. Okay, we have made it to row 8. Our penguin now has feet and the beginnings of a belly. For row 8, we need to do 7 in the background color, 2 black, 2 background color, 4 black, 11 white, 4 black, 2 in the background color, 2 in black, and 6 in the background color. This is where we'll start to make his flippers, fins, wings. I'm not really sure what you call them on penguins. Probably wings, since it's a bird. So I will meet you up after you've chained 1, made your 7 background color, and when we're ready to do this portion here, I will meet you back up there. Okay, I've readied a couple of more little bobbins of black. So I've made my 6 single crochets in my background color. I'm going to start 7 and bring that background color in front, grab up my next little bobbin of black, and finish that single crochet. Make a single crochet in black in the next one, and one more. We're going to start it but not finish it. Now we're going to need to grab another little bobbin of the background color, make a little slip knot, put it on my hook, and I will need to make 2 in the background color. So there's 1. Oops. Let's do that again. Didn't make sure that black was in the front. So that's 1, to start 2, but not finish it, and pull that bobbin to the front. It's getting a little bit messy now. Try and straighten that up a little bit. Make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, so brought that one to the front. We're going to pick up this black that we were working on from here and finish that single crochet and make 4 in black. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the cat is saying hello. Okay, now that she is gone, we should have done 3 in black. Started the 4th one, brought the black in front, and finished with white. And we're bringing the white across these stitches, so you need to make sure that this is loose enough to bring across those stitches. And we need to make 11 in the white. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We start 11, but don't finish it. Bring the white in front and finish with the black. And for the black, we need to do 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and start 4 and finish it with the background color. And then single crochet into the next one. Okay, so we finished up and made our first in the background color on this side of the penguin. We need to make 1 more. We need to start 1 more and finish up with black. So we need to grab another bobbin of black, put that on your hook. These next few rows have a lot of color changes, but we'll walk through each one. So we need to make 2 in the black. Let's pull that background color forward. It's 1, and I'm working over this tail and the beginning of the second one, and now we need to get another bobbin, a little bobbin of the background color. Okay, we're going to finish up row 8 with 6 of the background color. pull that black in the front and single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 1 and turn your work. We are ready for row 9. To make row 9, we need to make 5 single crochets in the background color, 3 in black, 1 background, 4 black, 13 white for the belly, 4 in black, 1 background, 3 black, and 6 background. Okay, I chained 1 and made my first 4 in the background color. There's 5. I'm going to bring that background color forward. Pull up the black and finish that 5th single crochet. Then we need to make 3 black. There's 1, 2, start the 3rd one, bring that black forward, and pick up the background color. We need to make 1 in the background color, so we're just going to finish off that single crochet in the next, start the single crochet in the next, fold that background color forward, bring up the black, and finish that single crochet. Next we have to make 4 black, so that's 1, 2, 3, start the 4th one, bring that black in the front, and bring up the white to finish that single crochet. Then we need to make 13 white. There's 1, 2, 3, and I will meet you up when I get to the 12th one. Okay, I've made the 12 and 13. We'll start 13 with the white and finish it with the black, and make 4 in black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to make sure we're bringing that background color up. 4, we'll start the 4th one in black and finish in the background color. Make 1 in the background color. We start it, but we don't finish it. We finish off in black. Since there was only 1, we need to make 3 in black. 1, 2, start the third one in black and finish off with the background color, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to the end. I'm going to chain 1 and then turn your work. So round 10, I made my chain and I worked over 4. We're going to do one more in the background color. We're going to start it but not finish it for a total of 5. Next is 3 in black. 1, 2, and start the third one and finish it in the background color and make 2 in the background color. 1, we're going to start the second one and finish it in black, and make 3 black. 1, 2, 3. We started the third one in black and we're going to finish it in white. And make 15 in black, or white rather. Make 15 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and I'll meet you up when I get right here at number 14. Okay, we're ready for the 15th one. So we're going to start number 15 in white, pull it to the front, and finish it in black, and make 3 in black. It's 1, 2, start the third one and bring it forward, and then we have this background color for 2. We're going to finish that black one and then make 1, start the second one in the background and finish it in black and make 3 in black. 1, 2, and 3. Oops. We need to start the third one in black and finish in the background color. And make 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1 and get ready for round 11. I'm going to end this video here at round 10, or row 10, and I'm going to make 4 videos. Each one will be 10 rows. That way they won't be 4 or 5 hours long.